Welcome back, everybody. Lost Latvian here. In today's video, we're going to talk about something else other than caps, other than fitted. So today's topic is going to be sneakers. So a lot of times, people who are collecting fitted hats, like I am, they also collect sneakers. And so yeah, that's the one thing what I just got in also very recently. And a little backstory why I always liked sneakers. When I was young, and I still lived in Latvia, we did not have that access. We were under the Soviets, and if somebody got this pair of sneakers, that was a big deal. So I was kind of fortunate actually because my brother-in-law's grandma used to live in Australia, so she would send these packages, and once in a while she would send a pair of sneakers as well. So that's how I got a hold of my very first pair, which were New Balance sneakers. So and I kind of fell in love with them, and that has followed me through my life. That New Balance is probably my top brand to go to. But yeah, so for many years, pretty much I had like two pairs of shoes when I lived over there, because the quality was very shitty over there at that time, and even when after we got the freedom back, and we started to get a lot more, good brands coming in, and then there was another issue, we didn't have enough money to buy them, they were very expensive, the Nikes, the Adidas, those were the main ones, the main brands coming in. Then the Reebok showed up, and just so on. So yeah, finally, when I made on this side of the world, across the ocean, I kind of forgot it. Like it was so accessible, I got my couple pairs of New Balances, and I kind of stuck with them, and then I got involved with these fitted hats. I usually had like a snapbacks, I got tons of them. But then I kind of also stumbled on a couple videos, and got to know how the community actually works, and like all this sneaker collecting stuff going on, caps, sneakers. So I had some funds, and I was like, why not? Let's start buying some sneakers, and so we just, evolved again, and I got in with some other stuff, and so I'm totally loving it, So I do not have like hundreds of pairs or nothing like that, but quite a bit for a normal average Joe. So yeah, there's gonna be two videos, two sneaker videos, and I'm gonna show every single one I got. And so let's start out with the brand. I knew about it all along, and I just never really understood the hype about it. And then finally, I was walking around the mall one time. We have the outdoor outlet mall, and I walked into the store, and I was like, oh man, let me try out. These ones look super good. So here's the very first pair I ever got, and nothing else, but these are Converses, and all I can tell, this is one of the best shoes I own. I don't know why people say that Chuck Taylors are, some say ugly, some say that they are not very comfortable because of the flat surface, like there's no kind of like a heel thing, going on. It's all flat. But these shoes, let me tell you, man, if you want to buy a pair of shoes, go straight to the Converse store, They're very stylish, Actually, this pair is actually a kind of like a winter pair, it's all warm in here, It's a waterproof leather or the shoe, great color, and I totally love this shoe. I wear it a lot. This is kind of like my go-to. the weather is out shitty or whatever, you know, I put a pair of these ones on, you know, and I'm warm and I'm good. So yeah, this is the one pair of Chuck Taylors I got, very first pair. And not long after that, I went back to the store and just going through the shelves and stuff, I ended up with these ones, with the black ones. And I actually don't know which one I like better. Maybe if I like better my very first pair or the black ones, but they're kind of equal to me. But they're just an awesome shoe. What can I say? You know, that's a very good brand. You know, they may have had some troubles, you know, along the way, as far as, you know, the branding goes and all that kind of stuff, you know. And then they were popular, and then they all of a sudden they were not. But now I feel like it has the comeback, you know, that they are on a comeback, and I see more and more people wearing them. And it's a choice between, you know, there are people who wear Converses and there are people who wear the Vans, you know, and I can't stand Vans, but I totally love the Converse. So this is my second pair, you know, and this is not as warm as the other pair, but it's still like all like, I don't know how to say it. It's very soft inside here, you know, and they're super comfortable, nice leather. So yeah, I ended up with these ones. That's my second pair, and there's the third one, and it's these ones, these Chucks. So another pair of Converse in green color, like a sap green, and also they're winter, made for winter. They're very warm, but I could tell that the leather is different, you know, and but the one thing I can tell you, these are my least favorite. From all these three I have, this would be my third place. And I don't know, I don't know, it's because of the thicker leather or whatever, they're not as comfortable as the other two. And I think I like the high tops better. You know, this is kind of like a halfway, you know. I don't know how to say it in English, but it's like a halfway. It's not really the low profile, the lows, but this is just halfway, you know. And then the regular ones, the low ones, would be like somewhere right here. But yeah, so these are my least favorite, but needless to say, you know, they're still good, very good shoes, very good pairs of sneakers. But yeah, so those are my number three. This one. Then these ones are, I cannot rank them. I equally like them. There is no winner here. These are fucking awesome. All right, moving on from Chucks. Let's go a little bit to like the classic side of it. Classic side. So actually, these ones I just got in yesterday. Those are classic Reeboks, you know. I just like for the looks, for what they are. There's a leather top right here. And then the side here, like, what is that, a suede or something like that? That's a very good classic looking shoe, you know, like back in freaking 80s, man. That's what they looked like. And like in Latvia at that time, if you would get a pair of these, man, all girls would be yours. That's the way it was. It's a well-made shoe. Not much to say about it. It's just a classic Reebok. You know, and I kind of feel like Reeboks are falling out of the style. You know, I don't see many people wearing Reeboks, but I really like the brand. Really like what they are. So yeah, this pair of Reeboks. And there's the next one. And this is also the Reeboks. But this is kind of specialty. This is specialty. This shoe is actually hooked to Jurassic Park theme. I got a little mosquito right here on the side. These are like collector item sneakers. You know, they look a little funny. But I wear them once in a while. Like every single thing what I have, I wear them. You know, I'm not a guy who just buys them, put in the closet, you know. So they sit there. But no, I wear them all. So this is very interesting because it has like a nice leather, you know. So it's a Reebok logo right here. It's an interesting pair. Interesting shoe. It's a little heavier, you know, than this Reebok. Actually, no, they're about the same. It just felt it's chunkier. It's chunkier. Look at this sole right here, like how it's all made and blended together. And they're not as comfortable as I thought it would be. And actually, if you look at the shoe, like the heel part is more narrow and then it kind of goes outwards. So it's almost like a duck foot, you know. It's interesting. But I wish they would be a little more comfortable to wear, you know. I wouldn't say it's the most comfortable shoe I've had, a sneaker. But anyways, for what it is. So, and then the next one is another pair of Reeboks. And these are the high tops. And this is a freaking very good looking shoe, if you ask me. Don't know what happened with their sizing, you know, like these are 10s and that's what I wear. I'm basically anywhere between 9 and 10, but these 10s feel a lot bigger than my Chucks do, you know, or the other brand shoes I have, like Pumas. But yeah, this is a little bit high. I wish I would have had like a half a size smaller, but I can still wear it. There's no problem. Look at that. I think these are look way better than the freaking Nikes. I can't stand Nikes. I don't have a single pair. Excuse me, I do have a single pair of Nikes. But those are not even worth a showing, man. I can't stand them. They're super uncomfortable. I just don't like the brand. I don't like Nikes. They're my least favorite. But yeah, look at this Reebok, man. Very stylish, isn't it? It looks better than the Nike high tops. In my opinion, it looks better than the Jordans. I know that I'm crazy saying that, but that's what it is. I never actually wore these ones. I just put them on, walked around the room, you know, to see how they feel, but I'll wait for the nicer weather, you know, and I can pair them up with one of my caps and it'd be freaking awesome. Okay, and then for today, the very last pair is also a collector shoe. And it's this pair of Pumas. Puma is probably one of my favorite brands, you know. It's up with New Balance. I have quite a bit Puma shoes, but this one is hooked, guess to what? Can you guess it? It's Dunkin' Donuts. To the Dunkin' Donuts donut shop. How crazy. And if I'm not gonna repeat it, take it out, the insole, but I like this pair, you know. It's not, the one thing is, you know, these probably gonna sit on my shelf the most, and I'm just gonna take them out, you know, on a very nice sunny day. It was a nice pair of shorts, matched up with one of my caps. But these are white, you know, and like you can get them dirty very easily. I have worn these ones just once to work, and when I told the guys at work what I got, they're like, "You're nuts, man. You'll never wear them." You know, like, yes, I will. I can rock anything. I'm not scared of shit, you know. Who says that the straight guy can't wear pink, you know? We can wear it easily, you know. No problem. You just gotta have a confidence. And they look good. And I like the colors, you know. I'm a guy who likes a lot of colors. I don't like if this would be all black, you know, I wouldn't even pay attention. But yeah, Dunkin' Donuts. So there you go, guys. For this video, sneaker video, there's gonna be another one. I got one more pair coming in, and yeah, I got my Pumas and New Balances, and there's something special, some other brand I was searching for, and finally I found it. It came from Europe. It got delivered here, and yeah, that's for the next video. So to end the video, actually, let me tell you, thank you so much, everybody who's subscribing to my channel lately. You know, the goal is still the same. Let's get to 100 likes to start with. You know, I'm up to 73 now from 60 something. You know, so that's a huge increase for me, for this small channel. You know, help me grow. I really appreciate it. You know, it does not cost you a cent, you know, to hit the subscribe button, you know. And if you do, yeah, so hit subscribe, you know, like, share, subscribe. Again, I'm just starting to repeat myself. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support. And thank you to the guy who was on, actually on a Discord channel, Views from the Vault, you know. He recognized me. I posted the picture, and he's like, "Are you the Lost Latvian from the YouTube channel?" Yes, I am. Thank you, brother. You know, thank you for subscribing as well. And yeah, everybody out there, stay safe, you know, and enjoy your Sunday. And talk to you soon. Lost Latvian out.